This week in boxing has been very slow. There hasn't been much news, but this next week is gonna be a hot one, yo. Because we got Inoue, we got Nakatani, we also got Benavidez against Sordo Ramirez, and I would also like to talk about another topic that I added on here. That's the 147-pound division and 148-pound division that is being stalled. First up on the list right here, yo, we got Inoue and Nakatani. Inoue is gonna be moving up. No, Inoue is not moving up. My apologies. Nakatani is moving up to fight Inoue. He is challenging him for all the belts, yo. Everything. IBF, WBO, WBC, IBF, the Ring Magazine. He wants it all, yo. He used to fight at 118 pounds. He's going up to 122. As we know, Naoya Inoue, the monster, is a beast. He has good timing. He has speed. He has power. He has about I think it's an 89% KO ratio, if I'm not mistaken. But Nakatani doesn't fall behind, yo. Nakatani, he's got a 75% KO ratio. The thing that he has advantage of over Inoue, which is it's odd because he's the one that's moving up, is his height and his reach, yo. He's got about, I believe it was like something like 4 inches of height on him and like 8 inches of reach or something like that. So I will be breaking it down later on in the video on YouTube. But I want to talk about this fight because not a lot of people are talking about it. It makes me a little upset because Inoue deserves more respect, yo. I know he's in the smaller divisions. I know because of that people usually don't, talk about them or don't watch them or whatnot. But he's the number 2 on the pound for pound list. Right here on the left side here, on the very side of the video, we have our pound for pound rankings. He's number 2, only behind Usyk, and he would be behind Crawford if he was still fighting. Besides that, pound for pound, Inoue is second best in the world besides Usyk. That's it. And he's gonna fight Nakatani, which is probably his biggest and toughest fight yet. And not a lot of people are talking about it. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned that people just don't care. I don't know. People care what David Haney has to say on Twitter. People care about what Shakur Stevenson has to say on Twitter. But nobody cares that Inoue is about to fight this next coming week. You know what I mean? It's a little odd. So anyways, I'm going to give you guys a little oversight about the fight. Like I said, I'm going to do a full breakdown later on this week on YouTube. I'll probably link it on the Facebook or whatnot. But, yeah. Inoue, he's... you can say he's kind of a pressure fighter. He throws a lot of punches. He throws a lot of combinations. They're usually pretty fast and crisp. The thing that he does do, though, or that he does bad, I guess you can say, is pay attention to his defense once he gets going. In the last few fights, we have seen him dropped. Luis Neri dropped him, and what's the guy's name? This Mexican guy he fought like 2 fights ago. He also dropped him. They both dropped him with counter hooks. I believe Luis Neri threw a right counter hook, and the Mexican dude hit him with the left counter hook. They were both counters. They were both while Inoue was throwing punches or had just thrown a punch, and they just slipped one in there and cracked him right in the chin, and he went down. So, Neri is a big puncher. The Mexican guy was also heavy-handed, but not as much of a knockout fighter as Luis Neri. He popped right up with both knockdowns. He wasn't completely hurt, but he went down. Like, he went down because he was hurt. He didn't go down because he was throwing a punch and fell. He didn't slip. He got cracked, and he went down. So you can say Inoue's durability maybe isn't as much as Nakatani's, because Nakatani in his last fight, he fought a heavy-handed Mexican dude, okay? He just went up to the 122-pound division this last fight, purposefully to promote the Inoue fight. And this guy, he cracked Nakatani quite a few times, and Nakatani never went down. He never got hurt. He never faltered. He just kept going. His eye was like almost closed shut. It had a big old lump on top of it, but he kept coming. And Nakatani is tough. Nakatani is very tough, and he can also crack. He's a lengthier fighter. He's a southpaw as well, and he throws a mean left hand, yo. He throws a mean left hand. He knocked out Maloney with it. He cracked him. It was like candidate for knockout of the year. He just right all the way from the back and cracked him right in the chin and went down. He didn't get up. Well, he got up, but not on time. So if he catches Inoue, whenever Inoue gets a little overzealous and he starts landing some good punches and whatnot, Inoue might go down, and we're gonna have to see what happens if Nakatani really cracks Inoue. What's gonna happen? Because like I said, they can both crack, and Inoue doesn't pay attention to his defense whenever he's throwing combinations. So I think that would be Nakatani's game plan. I believe he should throw counter left hooks right when Inoue is coming in, and of course, throw the jab, keep him out, keep him in long range, and just throw the lefts down the pipe. I believe this is going to be a good fight. Both fighters are coming to win. Both fighters have that winner mentality. They're both